Welcome to the Kids Kingdom. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. Press the bell icon.
Sarah was a 10-year-old girl who loved flowers. She would spend hours admiring their beauty and fragrance. However, her love for flowers had a strange twist. Whenever she saw a blooming flower, she would pluck it and tear it into pieces. This habit of hers wasn't limited to her own garden. She would often sneak into her neighbor's garden or visit a nearby park to pluck flowers. Her parents had scolded her many times, telling her not to destroy the flowers. But Sarah couldn't understand why she shouldn't. She thought it was just a harmless game. Despite her parents' warnings, Sarah continued to pluck and ruin flowers whenever she got the chance. One day, while walking through a path, Sarah saw a big, yellow flower blooming with full beauty. She couldn't resist the temptation and reached out to pluck it. But to her surprise, as soon as her hand touched the flower, it held her hand tightly. Sarah tried to free herself, but the flower wouldn't let go. The flower spoke in a deep, rumbling voice, "You always pluck us and spoil us. Now, today, I will pluck you and tear you into pieces." Sarah's eyes widened in fear as the flower began to transform into a giant flower monster. It lifted her high above the ground, and Sarah felt like she was floating in midair. The flower monster declared, "First, I will break your hand, then your arms, and then your legs. I will spoil your face and throw you in the garbage." Sarah was terrified. She wanted to scream and call for help, but her voice was stuck in her throat. She tried to struggle, but the flower's grip was too strong. Just when Sarah thought all hope was lost, she gathered some courage and shouted, "Help!" at the top of her lungs. To her surprise, hundreds of flowers came to surround her. They all started talking to each other, sharing stories of how Sarah had plucked and ruined them. Sarah was extremely frightened. She listened to the flowers' conversations, and her fear turned into extreme panic. Her throat became dry, and her breathing slowed down. She felt like she was going to pass out. Just then, Sarah heard her mother's voice calling out to her. "Get up, Sarah, it's time for school." Sarah's eyes snapped open, and she realized it was all just a dream. She breathed a sigh of relief but still felt a lingering fear. Sarah told her mother about the dream and the flower monster. Her mother listened patiently and then smiled. "Sarah, maybe this dream is trying to tell you something. Flowers are beautiful, and we should appreciate them without harming them. Can you promise me that you'll never pluck flowers again?" Sarah nodded vigorously, still shaken by the dream. "I promise, Mom. I'll never pluck flowers again. I'll take care of them and appreciate their beauty without hurting them." From that day on, Sarah made a conscious effort to respect and care for flowers. She learned to appreciate their beauty without destroying them. As she walked to school that day, Sarah noticed the flowers in her garden and the neighbor's garden with new eyes. She smiled at their beauty and felt a sense of responsibility to protect them. The dream had taught her a valuable lesson, one that she would never forget. Sarah's love for flowers transformed from destruction to appreciation, and she became a gentle caretaker of the beautiful blooms around her.